Hi guys, so first I'm taking my Smashbox and my Makeup Forever foundation and I'm mixing the two. I've been doing this a lot lately since my skin tone at the moment is between darker and lighter. I'm using my Sigma F80 brush to blend that in and we'll have all the products listed in the description bar. Next, I'm taking my Revlon Photo Ready Concealer and placing that under my eyes.
She'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know.
Now, using my Beauty Blender, I'm going to wet that and then set the concealer underneath my eyes.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay
Make sure everything is blended out really well too. Next, set that with the Anastasia Highlight and Contour Palette. The brush that I'm using is kind of older, so I can't really find that. I don't even know who it's by. The label's ripped off. Lastly, I'm just going to set this with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Now I'm just going in and I'm taking my L'Oreal contour stick and contouring my cheeks, my forehead, and the sides of my nose. Using my Sigma F80 brush, I'm just going to blend that in.
But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know. This I know.
Now I'm just setting it with my Sigma F84 brush as well, and I'm just blending that in using the Anastasia palette. Now I'm taking my Milani bronzer and my chunky Sephora bronzing brush, and I'm just going to blend out my neck and the bottom of my chin, just so I don't have a really white neck and a contoured and highlighted face. Next, my Oppa highlight I'm going to be using. This is by Becca. I'm just going to add this to my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. I'm also going to add blush to the cheeks, so I'm going in with my Too Faced Everything Nice palette using the color Papa Don't Peach. Now for this, it came out a little too pink, so I'm just going to blend that in a bit so that's not too dramatic with the purples and blacks. Next, taking my Brow Wiz and my powder, I'm just going to fill in my brows as I usually do. Nothing special. Using an angled brush. Now I'm just setting my brows with some gel wax. And I'm taking my highlighter stick and just going in and highlighting my brow bone. Blend that out with my finger. And that really will just make the whole look pop as well. Now, using my Everything Nice palette and going on to the actual look, I'm taking my IT Cosmetics brush, and is the number 105. And I'm just going to be blending Fond of You from the Everything Nice palette. I'm going to place that all over the eyelid. Next, using BU going in with an angled brush. I'm going to place that on the bottom center of the lid. This brush is also truly old, so I'm not sure where it came from, but if I can find it, I will link them all down in the description box for you guys. Now I'm taking my Sigma EO5 pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Chocolate Moon, which is kind of like a black deep chocolate. And I'm going to be outlining my eyelid in a cat eye shape. It's going to look weird at first because the lines are so harsh, but don't worry, we're going to blend it out.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know.
Then using any blending brush, again, brush is very old, I apologize guys, just go ahead and blend out those harsh black lines.
Be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know.
I'm also taking a flat brush now, and I'm just going to add some of that Chocolate Moon down to the eyelid. Now I'm just going to blend the creases together, blend everything together. Now I'm patting on the color Marvelous, which is kind of like a sparkly purple, and I'm just going to add that to the center of the bottom eyelid. And I'm going to blend some more. You don't want to completely cover up the purple, that's why I'm adding some more in there. Now I'm going to be taking a skinny flat brush, and I'm going to be adding the color Live It Up. This purple color will really make the look pop. Using my gel eyeliner by Benefit, I'm just going to draw on my usual wing and add some Wet n Wild black pencil liner to the waterline. This liner is amazing because it pretty much just draws the wing for you, and it's everlasting. Here's my Wet n Wild pencil eyeliner. It doesn't show up that well, so I definitely do need to get another pencil liner, but if you just keep going over it and coating it, it will show up pretty well. Now I already have some purple on the bottom of my eyelid, so now I'm just going to be adding some black with that same EO5 brush, and I'm just going to be blending that out. I'm using the Chocolate Moon color. Next I'm taking more of the Marvelous and adding it to the inner tear ducts. And taking a flat skinny little brush, I'm just going to blend the whole look out some more, fixing any flaws or anything like that, just making sure that you can really see the purples. You don't want to cover up the purples in this look, even though there are blacks, so that's the tricky part. That's why I keep going back in with some more of that Live It Up color, which is that deep, sparkly purple. That will really make the look pop. For the lips and that fall pop of color, I'm going to be using my Milani Violet Volt. And the best part about this is that it is actually grape scented. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I completely forgot to do my mascara. So, after the lipstick, which I would normally never do the lips before the mascara, now I'm just going to be adding in and going on with my Roller Lash by Benefit.